I'm about to literally lose it because I'm so used to having a script or something of value to give to people. I want my channel to be somewhere people can go back to when they need a little bit of comfort. Sometimes I need to also share that I'm human. I'm just here to say I'm so done trying to always pump out videos of value all the time. I'm not saying this might not be valuable to someone out there, but maybe someone needs to hear that they're not alone in this, that I'm also struggling with this, that there are probably a lot of people struggling with this. There are a couple things that I'm gonna go over that I'm really fearful of, that have been occupying my mind so much to the point where I cannot even focus on passion. Things that might also be the reason why I haven't been doing things that I actually want to do the past 2 years. I have a lot of books that I recommended and that I think are actually, I still think they're good. They're books you study art from, and I'm really in love with those books. But I do have to come out and say I haven't properly studied and sat down for at least 2 hours to actually properly study art in general in 2 years. I've been getting burnt out really easily, and there are a lot of thoughts that we have to unpack before we go into this, such as I'm actually really fearful of AI. I try to be as human as possible, but in the process I forgot how to be human. I write my own scripts. Sometimes I edit it with AI, not all the time, but sometimes I need a little bit of help with my grammar because English is not my first language, and I would like to still keep learning with that. You should always remember that there are things you probably are doing well. There are still things that you're probably doing really well. Just because you've been distant, just because you've not done a couple things that you want to do, does not mean that you're completely slacking off. There are things that I'm still learning, I'm still evolving, and especially emotionally I have been. I think I just need to get out of my comfort zone a little bit with art and go back to the momentum and give myself the momentum to keep studying it. I hope I put that well. My fear of being replaced with AI has been so deep-rooted that I genuinely forgot how to exist, how to do anything. I'm always fearful when I chat with literally Copilot or ChatGPT or whatever AI platform y'all use. I keep getting I'm pretty indecisive when it comes to those, but either way, I'm really fearful of losing my creativity, which is a skill I've been honing regardless of whether or not I'm doing something like drawing. It's the skill of daydreaming. It's the skill of being able to create worlds out of one little thing. It's the skill of being able to merge things and bring them to life, and it's the skill of storytelling through emotions, through things that resonate with you. It's special. No matter who is telling the story, even if it's the same exact story that is being told, it's always going to be different. It's always going to sound different depending on who is telling it. I want structure, yet I want freedom of creation. I think freedom comes with skill and bravery. I don't think freedom is just something you just scream out and say you're gonna do or gonna have, and it just becomes. Freedom is you becoming that. Freedom comes and grows within you with skill and bravery. What kind of bravery, you may ask? It's to be brave enough to be yourself, to show the learning, the ugly, yes, the ugly. Stop being such a perfectionist, and I genuinely mean it. This is mostly directed at me, at myself, but I really hope that I'm not alone with this. If you keep just showing the perfect little things that you do, the aesthetic clips, you forget how your reality would look like, how being real feels and looks like. You're basically just telling people this is how your everyday life should look like. I used to literally scrub my desk before recording. I used to get upset at little feathers that would go on the desk, but people should know that it's normal. If you have a bird, it's gonna have feathers everywhere, especially if it's a cockatiel. They're very dusty. They're extremely dusty. And I have to dust out my desk every 5 minutes. If he was around, it's gonna be every 5 minutes. Either way, another thing is my workflow is very spontaneous. 1 second I'm drawing, the other second I'm tidying up. Later on, I would literally just stop tidying up, mid-tidying up. I would still have my clothes on my bed, and I would go to recording. Then I'd be like, I hate how my room looks right now. It's so messy. Then I would go back to tidying up, and then I'd just feel exhausted, and I'd be like, I need to work out. And then I'd just crack up like my MacBook and start working out of nowhere. And then I would be like, I hate these workouts. And then I would grab my VR and play games that get my heart pumping instead. And I love VR, by the way, but this is not sustainable. And it doesn't end there. I did not know how insane it was until I genuinely burnt out and found myself every single weekend just laying around sleeping all day. And when I would be up, I would watch YouTube of other people doing everything I wanted to do, having a structure yet feeling the freedom they've got through the screen. It's so overwhelming. It's literally so overwhelming. And the only way I even managed to sit down today and record this is by grabbing a random notebook that I found and just listing out everything I wanted to do. I wrote down everything that is bothering me because I'm sick of this. I want to do self-care. I want to play VR. I want to do a workout video. I want to go for Pilates. I want to go out and shoot some videos. I want to draw, and I want to record, and I want to do something meaningful, yet I still want to finish scripting, and I want to record the scripts. Oh, I also want to edit. I wrote everything down, and writing this down really overwhelmed me. But by the end of it, when I had genuinely zero things to write down, the list is very long, but when I was done, I wrote a number next to each thing on this list, which turned into a to-do list. I told myself, I will finish at least number 1 to 3. And if I have the energy to do so, I'll do more. But if I don't, I always have time later. This leads me to a point I wanted to make. It's about abundance. I think abundance is such an interesting idea. And I think abundance can come in a lot of shapes and forms, including being abundant and feeling abundance with time. You have time, you're not gonna die tomorrow. And honestly, I thought of this idea when I was watching some TikToks of people telling people in general to block out other influencers that trigger comparison. But I was thinking, what if the thing you're doing to stop comparison is actually the reason you feel stuck? What if blocking people isn't healing you, it's literally shrinking you? We're told the cure for comparison is distance, to mute them, to block them, to unfollow anyone that makes you feel small. And yes, sometimes you do need a break, but what if what we call healing is actually avoidance? Honestly, the person you're becoming, they're not fragile. They know their worth no matter who they're standing next to. They don't need to dim the world to feel bright. They like who they're becoming even when they're surrounded by people who are way ahead of them. We're taught to believe that seeing someone else shine somehow takes something away from us. But what if the goal was never to stop seeing greatness? What if the goal was to stop making it mean you're failing? What if you took a break, didn't disappear, but to come back different? To look at someone's beauty, their skill, their success, and instead of shrinking, you felt genuinely happy for them. That's abundance. Abundance is realizing that someone else achieving does not delay what's meant for you. Abundance in this case can also mean that just because you couldn't do everything today does not mean that you're running out of time. You're not. there is time. Someone else being talented does not reduce your potential. Someone else being beautiful does not make you any less. You haven't learned to notice what makes you you yet. Once you do, you don't compete, you enhance. You become more you. You learn to show yourself more. You learn to flow within yourself. To live abundantly is to choose love over jealousy, curiosity over bitterness, celebration over comparison. Every single person is the main character of their own story, including yourself. Someone else's success doesn't subtract from your life. It doesn't touch it at all. You don't need to shrink the world to feel whole. You just need to grow into yourself. So that was my rant about comparison. And genuinely speaking, I think I needed this a lot. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving out advice, writing, sharing my journaling, because sometimes I say what I need to hear. You should also try that. You should record yourself and speak, and you're gonna eventually say what you need most. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video, but let's just end it with: be brave enough to be yourself. Replace comparison with feeling happy for other people and reminding yourself that you are abundant. Them achieving something means that you can achieve it too. It does not mean that you are lacking. In fact, it means that you are able to get the same thing, if not better, for your circumstance, because everyone is different. You can get anything for yourself. You can do anything you want to do. And I know it sounds corny, but it is just the truth. They managed to do it. Why can't you? Just start and everything will be okay. You just need to start. That is as simple as it can get. That is all you need to do, because you do have time. And even if something does happen and you do run out of time, you did your best. You did your best without losing your mind. And that is all that matters. Just remember to not lose your mind. Stay sane. That is going to be my saying. Stay sane. Prioritize your sanity. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Art Diary.